Most entrepreneurs' businesses are walking legal time bombs, and they have no idea how exposed they are right now. I'm Karam, the battle-tested lawyer. I'm a 20-year attorney and an entrepreneur. I've defended and hurt entrepreneurs in court cases and in business deals. I've seen the same 5 legal risks destroy businesses over and over again. So today, I'm going to expose the 5 biggest legal risks that solo entrepreneurs, freelancers, coaches, consultants face right now. Risks so common, you'll probably recognize them yourself, or at least 3 of them, but no one else is talking about this. These aren't future problems. These are immediate threats right now that can destroy everything you've built tomorrow. So you don't need another YouTube course or another coach. What you need is to identify the 5 biggest risks that you're facing and targeting your business. That's what we're going to do. Let's jump right in. So here's the brutal truth. Solo entrepreneurs are the most legally vulnerable business owners on the planet without a doubt. You're wearing multiple hats, bootstrapping with limited resources, and you think legal protection is too expensive, or you don't even think about it, right? You'll deal with it later, but later never comes, and later's too late. And one of these 5 risks will eventually destroy your business if you don't fix it immediately. Your business, your personal assets, your entire future is at stake right now, and this isn't about marketing or sales. So these are the 5 legal risks threatening your business today. Most entrepreneurs are exposed to at least 3 of them, right? Risk number 1, you don't have a battle-tested attorney in your corner, right? You don't have an experienced business attorney that you can call when disaster strikes or before disaster. That's the point. You think you can't afford one, or you think they don't exist, right? But having a lawyer inside your business gives you the best strategic and competitive advantage around. Lawyers are great at analyzing problems, and an entrepreneur's entire business is preventing and solving problems. So having an attorney in-house, having somebody you can call that understands your business, that understands the legal areas that your business touches upon, is extremely important and what most entrepreneurs are missing. And it's not to your fault. They don't really exist and they're expensive. So you need a relationship with a battle-tested lawyer before the disaster strikes, right? Risk number 2, weak or non-existent contracts. And I've seen way too many entrepreneurs fall victim to this. You're downloading free templates. You're getting shit on LegalZoom. You don't even know if the attorney who wrote these contracts have ever been to court, right? And you think contracts are just paperwork, or my clients trust me and nothing's going to happen. This is the wrong mentality, right? Weak contracts are worse than no contracts. They give you false confidence while leaving you completely exposed. They make you look like a fool. Strong contracts aren't just protection. They're profit and they're weapons that make you more money and defend you when the client turns toxic, or if anybody turns against you, right? And they're going to respect you when they see a real contract in front of them. They're going to think twice, and your enemies are always looking to attack. So your contracts are your best friends. They're your weapons that protect your profit, not that worthless paperwork. So you should embrace them. Risk number 3 is having a trusting, offensive-minded mindset. That is really bad. You trust too much, right? You think it'll never happen to me. I can trust this client. I can trust this partner. I can trust this vendor. Don't trust anyone in business, right? Don't trust anyone in business, because the reality is business is war, and if you don't know that yet, it's coming. So your trusting mindset is a weapon your enemies will use against you. Every entrepreneur gets burned by someone they trusted, 100%. The question is, how much damage will they do until you learn? And the best thing to do is to learn from the mistakes of others. And I've seen so many, and I've put them into the system, so I teach you the mistakes to avoid. I teach you the enemies, and I teach you all of that. And that's the purpose of all this content, because if you're so offensive-minded, your enemies are going to see right through you, and you're going to be vulnerable to their attack. So risk number 4 is basically having zero protection for your intellectual property, right? Your brand, content, course methods, signature processes, all that shit can be stolen tomorrow. There's nothing you can really do about it. You don't even know if you own your content. You don't understand IP rights. You don't understand really how to protect your business and the value of it. So that's the problem. Your IP is your business. Everything you've built, everything you've created, everything that makes you money, especially now in the virtual world, right? If it's not protected, competitors can copy it, and you have zero legal recourse. And most importantly, the challengers. That's one of the enemies that every entrepreneur faces. People inside your business, the employees, former partners, they have access to that IP. And those are the people that you really have to watch out for. So without IP protection, you don't own what you think you own. So risk number 5 is bad deal making. Now, entrepreneurs learn this the hard way, right? You're structuring deals, partnerships, collaborations, and business relationships without understanding the legal consequences of what you're agreeing to, right? You're not writing bulletproof contracts. You're not really negotiating the best deal for yourself. So I've seen a lot of people get burned by this. You really have to learn this by experience and by having a mentor, by having the right documents and having the right strategies, because the reality, bad deals destroy more businesses than bad products. Every partnership agreement, every vendor contract, every collaboration, every deal, the business relationship is either protecting you or setting you up for disaster. And like I said, you can't trust in business because business is war. So every deal you make either strengthens your position or weakens it. Most entrepreneurs are making deals that will destroy them either now or most likely later. Now, these aren't theoretical problems. These are immediate threats that successful entrepreneurs face every single day, and I've seen it over and over, right? The bigger the enemy, the bigger the target on your back. One lawsuit, one bad partnership, one stolen trademark, one compliance issue, and everything you built disappears. But when you eliminate these risks, you become legally bulletproof. That's what it's all about, right? You can scale with confidence, knowing that you're protected from the enemies that destroy other entrepreneurs. And I've seen the 5 deadly enemies, and I've seen the 101 deadly mistakes, and I've seen the 7 danger zones that entrepreneurs love to play in, and I've mastered it, right? So here's what happens if you ignore these risks. One of them will eventually destroy your business. It's just a matter of time. Maybe not today, maybe not next month, who knows? But when you eliminate these risks, you join the small percentage of entrepreneurs who actually become successful, who build bulletproof businesses that can withstand any attack. Now, most entrepreneurs, they're exposed to at least 3 of these 5 risks right now. Probably 5 technically. The question is, which ones are targeting your business and how quick are you going to act to resolve them, right? So listen, if you enjoyed this content, please subscribe below. But more importantly, I want to help you eliminate these risks immediately. I've created a risk report and business defense plan that identifies exactly which of these risks are threatening your specific business, right? All you have to do is answer some questions about your business. Click below and you can get my risk report and business defense plan where I'll identify the risks in your business and tell you exactly how to fix them. Now, this is a customized analysis of your business that shows you where you're vulnerable and how to fix the problems. It's something I would charge $7,500 to do for a client as a private mastermind. But here, it's free for you, and you can start taking the steps to legally bulletproofing your business right away, all for free, and I'm here to help you every step of the way. Don't wait until disaster strikes.